Just a lot of learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting here, I'm bonding with my teammates, my coaches, and doing what I can to be prepared for the season.
Has your position evolved, or how do they see you fitting in?
I'll be like a receiver, not so much traditional tight end, but you know what I'm saying. I'll be out there catching passes.
Has that been something you've had a lot of discussions about, or did you sort of know that's what it was going to be as soon as you made the move?
They kind of let me know that's what I was going to be.
And what's been the toughest adjustment of these first couple months?
I would say probably just learning the new playbook, but changing my body, really getting stronger and faster, doing that.
Is that something that's hard for you?
As far as like getting bigger, stronger, faster, anything like that, not so much, because my coaches, my training staff, my nutritionists, like all of them, they've been helping me out a lot.
How much weight have you put on since coming in?
Since I've been here, 13 pounds.
Obviously, you're not the only Carl Albert person. How much does that help?
As far as being here, or
just like in terms of being comfortable, in terms of feeling like you fit in.
It helps out, but I mean, as soon as I got here, all my teammates and coaches are very welcoming, and like we bonded very quickly. We're still building our bonds because, you know what I'm saying, I'm still fairly new. I've been here for a little bit, but I'm still fairly new, so we're all still connecting and building that connection. But having somebody to talk to, as far as my teammates from Carl Albert, that does help out a lot.
What's the biggest piece of advice that Xavier gave you since he'd been here a year earlier?
I would say just keeping my head down and working, like doing anything and everything I can just to be prepared for the season.
And looking at spring, what's maybe one or two goals that you really have for this next month?
So I would go back to saying being bigger and stronger and faster, but also just learning as much as I can, like as far as like the playbook and technique and all that.
How's that relationship with Joe John?
We have a good relationship. I can talk to him about any and everything. He helps me out a lot with the playbook. Whenever any type of question, he breaks it down all the way to the core, just to make sure I have every little bit I need.
How different is that room, or what's the evolution of that room, and who are some of the guys you've been leaning on?
As soon as I got in the tight end room, all of them helped me out. Like immediately, they were there for me to help me learn since I was the youngest, the new guy. But I can go to any and every one of them. If I have any type of question on any play or anything like that, they're there for me. We all have a group chat. I can talk to them outside of football if I needed to. But that tight end room, we're all like a big family in there.
Ben Arbuckle gets hired. Did you know anything about him?
No, I didn't.
So what's been that process like?
Well, first and foremost, like as soon as we had the first offensive meeting, he went in there and he set the tone with his expectations and what he wanted from us. He basically set the tone of what he expected us for this season, and like he has a little saying that we break out to at the end of every practice that he has on the screen before every meeting. But I know he has good expectations for us this season.
What are your thoughts about the other guys at that position in that room?
They're great. I love all my teammates. In the tight end room, they're all older than I am. One of them's like 1 year older than me, but they're all great leaders. They set a great example for me and for the other teammates that do look up, or high schoolers that look up to college players. They set a good example, and they're really good people.
Even Devon's older than you?
Yes, by a year.
Supposed to be in your class.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. He might be.
And Coach Finley, what's been like working for him? Early days of getting work for him.
He's, like I said, he's a great coach. He does any and everything he can to help us learn, all of us, not just me. If you have any type of question, you can go into his office, or you can call him, text him, whatever you need to do. He's there to help you.
Being from around here, like you and several of these guys, it's not much of a transition, is it? You've been here a lot.
Right, yeah, it's not.
Like you're familiar with how they coach and how players play and all that system even sometimes.
Right.
Yeah. And that's made your transition easier?
I mean, yeah, it's fairly easy just because I'm somewhat comfortable, but like I said, there's still a lot of learning, a lot of moving around, doing a lot of new things, but I'm fairly comfortable.
When you saw
How was
Running with Smitty?
the winter that you guys worked out?
Oh.
Winter workout, January, February.
Oh, great. As soon as before I even got here, they told me that he was going to get me right as far as weight or conditioning, getting into shape. But yeah, he sets the tone for workouts no matter what we got going on. He's a great coach, along with all the other lifting coaches. They all stay on top of us, make sure we get done what we need to get done.
And the offense struggled as much as it did last season. What made you stick with the Sooners the entire way?
Well, I know that they have a good plan. They have a plan for this next season. I know they're going to bounce back. They're not going to leave that in the past. They talk about that, leave the past in the past and keep looking forward. So I know we're going to move on from what happened last season, and we're going to have an even better season this year.